The new form of communication in education. Not really. In the past, everything was done with movies. Problem was it required having film and a machine to show. You had to be in the room. Video is an electronic form that can be viewed in many places, as most people have the ability to watch on smartphones. The concept is to take your presentation and record it, then upload to the web or keep it for when you need it. Push play and watch. Locations include YouTube, Vimeo, and others. There are many different formats that the video can be presented. Remember, the ability to watch depends on an internet connection, and some of these files can get to be ginormous. AVI, Audio Video Interleave, is a Microsoft concept where the video is uncompressed and therefore takes up a lot of space. The detail is great, but the size will limit your ability to play. The video we created on mitosis was 3 minutes and 42 seconds in length and is 32.4 gigabytes in the AV format. Digital media container files are compressed and therefore there is a loss of definition. The most commonly used format is MP4 or MPEG-4. The mitosis video is 120 megabytes for comparison. MP3 is the audio format. H.264 is an advanced video coding that is used by YouTube. It maintains good definition in the reproduction. Another term we talk about is the common display resolution. The greater the resolution, the more detail the picture has. This graph shows the many kinds of screen sizes that can be found. There are color codes to show the amount of bytes that are required to store the information. This gives us a relative amount of file size. VGA has a size of 640 by 480 pixels. The format is a 4:3. This was what was used on the initial forms that were shown using cathode ray tube. The VGA format could not be increased in size without becoming pixelated or grainy with a loss of definition. Next is a 720 format, where there are 720 horizontal lines and 1,280 vertical lines in a 16:9 format. The next advance was to a 1080 format with 1080 horizontal lines and 1920 vertical lines. The most recent format is a 4K with about 4,000 vertical lines and 2160 horizontal lines. Since the number of horizontal lines and vertical lines are fixed, when you increase a smaller format to a larger size, the pixels are increased and you lose a great deal of definition. Therefore, any video should be shot with this in mind. Cell phone video is fine for cell phone viewing, but is very blurry when placed in a large format. Just to give you an idea of resolution, I have placed 4 pictures of the same photograph on this sheet with the relative sizes of 4K, 1080, 720, and VGA. Now, if we increase them to the size of the entire sheet, this is what the 4K looks like. Now I've added the 1080 and you might be able to see some difference, but there is not much. Adding the 720 begins to show a little loss in clarity. Then adding the VGA, pixelation becomes very evident and there is a great loss in resolution. You need to pay attention to this, as there are many ways to do things, but you must make sure that you get a product that you feel good about putting your name on.